Hey everyone, this is Neha from Edureka and I welcome you all to this session on Java string programs. First, I will talk about some basics of strings and then I will take you through some important programs on strings. As I have told, first let's understand what are strings in Java. String is a sequence of characters, but in Java, a string is an object that represents a sequence of characters. Basically, string can be created by two methods, that is by string literal and by using a new keyword. Now, as you know what are strings, let's begin with some important programs on strings. First one, problem statement for the first program goes like this. It says, write a program in Java to reverse only the words of a string. Suppose you have a statement like welcome to Edureka. In this, you just have to reverse the words, but the sentence should remain the same. Let's see how to do this. Let's take a look at the code. In this program, first I have declared the string in which I want to reverse the words. That is, welcome to Edureka. Next, I have used split function to split the words based on the space present in the newly created string array object. And next, I am using for each loop to store the elements present in string array to a temporary variable. Now, when I print this temp variable, welcome to Edureka will be displayed because whatever is present in the string array is stored into the temp variable. Now let's see how to reverse the words in a string with the help of the below for loop. That is this one. So here I is less than 3 because array starts from a of 0, a of 1 and a of 2. And in our case we have 3 words. So that is why I have kept condition from I is equal to 0 to 3. And here I am storing the elements present in the string array to a new character array and reversing it with the help of this for loop. That is, j is equal to s1, that is the newly created array, dot length -1, and if j is greater than 0, and decrement the j. And now finally I'm printing this. So let's run the code and check for the output. As you can see, first it displayed the elements present in the temp and then displayed the elements which we have reversed. Correct? So this is how it works. Now let's see the next program. Problem statement is, write a program in Java to concatenate 2 or more strings without using library function. That is, you have to concatenate or join 2 strings without the use of library function concat. Let's see how to do that. Here, you have to concatenate or join 2 strings without the use of string concat library function. Let's see how to do that with the help of a code. First, I have used a scanner class to read the input and display it. And next, I am joining both the strings by writing them like this in the print statement. That is, enter the first string and read it. And again, I'm reading the second string. And next, I'm concatenating both the strings by writing them in this print statement like this. That is, the first string and the second string. On doing this, you can check the output that both the strings are concatenated. So first, I'll enter the first string like, say, welcome. And second string will be Edureka. So the result after concatenation will be first string plus second string. Sounds much simple, right? So that's how it works. Now let's see the next program. Problem statement goes like this. It says to write a program in Java to count the frequency of each letter in the string. In this program, you have to check the frequency of the characters present in the given string. So for example, you have a statement, have a nice day, and it has to display the frequency accordingly, that the occurrence of A is 3, C is 1, D 1, H 1, and so on. Let's take a look at the code to understand its working. So first I have created a variable of string and use scanner class to read the input. And I'm initializing the count and length variables to 0. And here I have used try method to identify the count of the characters present in the given string. So this statement implies that it converts the string to a new character array. And now in this for loop, I have used a if condition to compare each letter based on the ASCII value and then increment its count. That is, it will check that name of 0 is equal to name of j first, and if name of 0 is greater than the ASCII value 65 and less than 91, and also if name of 0 is greater than 97 and less than 123, then it has to increment the count. And if count is not equal to 0, it prints all the repeated characters. And string replace is used to replace the substring with a matched string and retrieve the frequency of the repeated characters. And inside the catch, I'm just trying to catch an exception. Simple. Let's run the program and check for the output. So I'll enter the same statement, that is, have a nice day. So you can see here that it has printed the frequency of all the characters present in the string. Simple. So this is how you can count the frequency of characters present in the given string. Now let's move further and understand the next program. Problem statement is, write a program in Java to capitalize first letter of each word present in the string. So in this example, we have to capitalize the first letter that is separated by a space. Like this. Let's see how to do that with the help of a code. So first what I'm doing is, I'm trying to read the statement using the scanner class. And then this statement is for the new line which is generated after conversion, that is from uppercase. And here I'm using uppercase plus is equal to character dot to uppercase. That is, I have to capitalize the word to uppercase which is present at caret 0 and followed by a substring of 1 that is separated by space. And then it will print the original statement and then it will print the sentence after conversion. And trim method is used to trim the extra spaces. Simple. Let's run the program and check for the output. So I'll give the same statement, have a nice day. So original sentence will remain the same and the sentence after conversion will be like this. That is, it will capitalize the first letters in the word that is separated by a space. Simple. So that's how it works. Let's see what's the next program. It says to write a program in Java to remove the occurrences of a specified letter or a character. So in the given statement, say I want to remove the specified character E. How will I do that? Let's see that with the help of a code. I have used removeChar method and passed parameters as string s and char c. And I have initialized the count to 0. And here I am creating a new character array for string and initializing the variables of I and j to 0 and counting the length from I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0 to less than n. And if the variable present in this, that is in this character array, is not equal to c, then I have to increment the count of j and assign it to t of I, else I have to increment the count. And while count is greater than 0, you have to make sure that it's not a null character. If in case it is a null character, it has to decrement the count, else print t, that is whatever the character you want to remove. And now here, it's asking to enter the statement, and that is the reason I have used a scanner class to read the input and then enter the letter that you want to remove. And it will remove the character that is present at this. That will be the one which you want to remove. And finally, I am calling the function string, that is str, and the character will be L because it will remove the character that is present in this location. So removeChar method comprised of string s and char c, and my char c will be L. That is this one. Simple. Let's run the program and check for the output. So I'll enter like say, welcome to Edureka. And I want to remove E. So you can see here it displayed the output. And it removed the specified character E from the given string. Simple. Now let's see the next program on the list. So here the problem statement goes like this. Write a program in Java to count the frequency of each vowel present in the string. So in this particular statement, I have to count the vowel's frequency. That is occurrences of a vowel in the given statement. Let's see how to do that with the help of the code. So first I'll read the statement and I've initialized all the vowels count to 0. Next I will convert them to lowercase if any uppercase letters are present. And now inside the for loop, I will go on checking the condition for every vowel and increment the count. Like if character is equal to A and E, I, O, U, I'll give pre-increment for that. Because it has to count the occurrences of this particular vowel in the given string. And that's why I'm going on incrementing it. And finally, I will display the vowel frequency in this format. Now let's run the program and check the output. I'll enter the statement like, so you can see here vowel frequency is being displayed. Simple. Let's see the next program. Write a program in Java to check whether the given string is palindrome or not. So here I have to check whether the given string, that is race car, is palindrome or not. Implies even when I reverse this particular string, it will be race car itself. You can see that. Let's now understand the code logic behind this palindrome. First, I have set the Boolean result to true, and int length will be always equal to input.length. And inside the for loop, I will divide the length of the string by 2 and check if the divided half matches or not. Based on that, we can decide whether the given string is palindrome or not. And now inside the if condition, if the character that is present at I is not equal to the character that is present at length minus I minus 1, then it says the result is not true. That is, it is not a palindrome. If it is true, it will display the result as palindrome. And now finally I am calling the check palindrome function, that is this one, and passing the input string because this is my input which will retrieve the result. So let's run the program and see the output. It's true because race car is a palindrome. Again, when I execute and give statement like hello, it says it's false because it is not a palindrome. So this is how you can check whether the given string is palindrome or not. Let's see the next program. So here I have to write a program in Java to check if the given string is anagram or not. So what are anagrams? An anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word or phrase, typically using all the original letters exactly once. That is, when you have a word called listen, out of that, by using all the words just once, you can make another word like silent, correct? So let's see how to do that with the help of a code. So here I have used check anagram function and I'm passing string 1 and string 2 as parameters. And if length of string 1 is not equal to length of string 2, then it has to return false. Why? Because the length of the two strings should always be the same. Next, I am creating an object to character array for both the strings and using arrays.sort method to sort both the arrays. And then I'm creating an object of the sorted string arrays, that is sorted string 1 and sorted string 2. And now if sorted string 1 is equal to sorted string 2, then it will return true, else it returns false. So basically I'll enter the first string and inside the if condition I'll call my check anagram function and pass the parameters. After sorting, if both the strings matches, then it returns strings are anagram. Else it says strings are not anagram. Let's run the program. So my first string will be listen and my second string will be silent. So it says strings are anagram. Now again, if I give something different like mad and damn, yes, they are anagram. And if I give hello and so see, all the letters inside the string should be used once. Only then it says the strings are anagram, else it displays strings are not anagram. Simple. Let's move further and understand the 9th program on the list. The question here is to write a program in Java to swap two strings without using a third variable. That is, for example, say without using temp variable. So I have two strings like hello everyone and welcome to Edureka Learning. When I swap, both the strings should be swapped like this. Let's understand the code logic behind this. So it's very simple. First I will read the first string and then I will read the second string. Then what I will do, I'll print the strings before swapping. Store the value of string 1 plus string 2 in string 1. And inside the string 2, I'm passing the variables that is beginning index and ending index. So the ending index should be length of a string 1 minus length of string 2. And substring is used to return the string that is a substring of this particular string. And finally, I am using substring and just specifying the beginning index. Okay. On doing that, the strings will be swapped. And this statement is used to print the statement after swap, that is after string 1 and string 2, so that both the strings will be swapped. Let's check the output. So I'll give hello everyone, welcome to Edureka. So before swap, the statement is hello everyone, welcome to Edureka. And after swap, it is welcome to Edureka. Hello everyone. So this is how it works. Let's now understand the last program. So write a program in Java to prove a string is immutable. That is, we have to check whether the two given strings are immutable or not. So what do you mean by immutable strings? String is immutable means you cannot change the object itself, but you can change the reference to object. Okay? So when you execute a particular statement, you're actually changing the reference to a new object, but in actual, it will remain the same. So when you say string 1 and string 2, the value present in string 1 will remain the same. But when you change the reference to object of string 2, this will change, and this will not contain the value that is welcome to Edureka learning, but it will take the reference of string 1. So that's what you mean by immutable. Let's see with the help of code. So you can see here, first I have given the value of S1 as Edureka. That is, the Java string is created in pool and reference is assigned to S1. And now what I am doing? I am assigning the value of string 2 is equal to string 1. So S2 is also having the same reference to Java in the pool. Next what I am doing? I am trying to check if S1 is equal to S2. That is, prove that S1 and S2 have the same reference. And now I am overriding the value of S1 and giving it as learning. That is, from Edureka, I changed it to learning. So how can you say that string is immutable? Well, in the above case, new string got created in the pool. Now S1 is referring to a new string in the pool, but the original string Java is still unchanged and remains in the pool. But S2 is still referring to the original string Java in the pool. So now what I am doing, I am again using the statement, that is S1 is equal to S2. But here I have changed the value of S1. So what do you think? S2 value remains the same like before, or will it take the new value of S1? Any guesses? It will obviously take the changed reference value of S1. Okay? So when I print S2, let's check the output. So first it is returning as true. That is, S1 is equal to S2. Yes. And again, when the value got changed, it is printing as false. Why? Because it does not match. And now when I print S2, it will print Edureka because S2 is having the same reference to Java in the pool. But if I print S1, it will print the value as learning because the S1 string got changed over here. But S2 will always point or have the same reference to Java in the pool. That is, S2 value will not change, but when you print or override S1, it will obviously get changed. That's what immutable strings are. So that was all about the Java string programs. I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you and have a nice day.